Yeah, I was digging for something else entirely, and I happened to stumble on these. Now, this one has the parts number 6886C, but they're both John Deere. You notice this one's a recessed John Deere, and this one is a raised John Deere. What those were, I guess there's no more numbers on this side. What those were was PTO air tire pumps. You slipped the hose on this end and you clamped it down. You hung a spring here to your drawbar. I'm sorry, spring here to your drawbar. I didn't realize that the camera wasn't where I was looking. Okay, here's the basic hose that goes with it. I wouldn't trust that for anything. It had the old thread onto your valve stem, and it had its own gauge. And you put it on your PTO, you tied it off to the drawbar, let it idle with the PTO in gear, and yeah, you could do something else for a while, especially with a rear tire, because you know how much air they take, and these weren't particularly quick. Now this one turns over. I don't know if you can hear. I probably can't turn it over fast enough for you to hear the suction, but I hate to lock it in the vise. I could turn it over fast enough with one hand. Now this one's stuck on me, or maybe it was stuck when I bought it. It's not that big a deal. 9/16 will take these two bolts out, pull that apart, and I can put outward pressure on that. They only had a leather boot in there for they didn't have rings. But I did know a guy who bought one that was stuck, and he tossed it in a fire, and yeah, it was free after that, but he did not have the leather boot anymore. It had no compression. And I was a smart guy one time, put it on a little tractor I had here, and put the PTO in gear, and I was blowing air. I think this was the one, to be honest with you. I think this was the one I was playing with, and I was blowing air. And I thought, well, what's going to happen if I fold the hose in half and grip it as tight as I can? Well, I'll tell you what happened. It ripped free of the drawbar, bent the PTO shield, and started winding the hose in like a fish reel. That was an obvious case of survival of the fittest, and there's a reason why I would not do that again, nor would I recommend anybody do that. I completely forgot I had these. I was looking for something else tonight, but hey, thank you guys.